Okay, this is S&S Pipes 1.5. I previously did another video when I was installing the pipes in a few little short clips. So I wanted to show you guys now that all the pipes and the covers, the chrome covers, are on. So one other thing I did with the bike, I put some new handlebars on. The reason I got this type is they're fatter, and plus they match my air cleaner here. So I wanted to kind of get that whole look. So looking at the bike here, this is a 2013 Road King, and it has hydraulic brakes, ABS brakes, but the clutch is standard, and that was what I was looking for, so it's a little easier to control. Anyway, so before, when we were talking is about the pipes, we put all the chrome covers on, and one of the things I did here is that underneath the covers, you might be able to see where the bracket is there. So everywhere there was a bracket, I mounted, not mounted, but I wrote a little in permanent marker, I marked it. So that when I was putting these covers on, if I couldn't get the bracket on beforehand and lay it on top, that I could feed it in. Fortunately, I didn't have to do that. I was able to keep all the brackets on, and it worked out good, but that was one of the things I planned ahead of time. Also, one of the things that I did was, as I put everything together, I kept it loose for a reason. So at the end, when I tightened everything up, you know, I did it in sequence. The sides where the headers hook up to the motor, and then I just kind of went back through the whole bike as I tightened everything up and went down, and I used Loctite on most everything. Not everything, but most everything. Now, this pipe was difficult to get on and keep tightened. In fact, I'm going to have to check it again, because when I'm riding it sounds just a bit noisy. So I may have to tighten it up a little bit more. I've been out riding it for a while through the mountains. It's really nice. It's got so much more torque and pickup from what it was. Just getting rid of that catalytic converter and putting these S&S pipes on with the air filter and the new computer just made such a difference. So anyways, we'll just take a look through here. As in the other one, you can see where my the oxygen sensor is up here now, where they both used to be down below here, behind here. I mentioned in the other video, and I'll mention it again, put some anti-seize on it in case you want to change it out in the future. You know, if you're putting some real big cams or new heads on it or whatever you're going to do, I would just get it set up that way. It'll be way easier for you. So this is the 6-speed. Another thing that I did add to the bike, maybe you can see it here, right down below there is an oil cooler. Now this bike came with one, but I've got one with, they have fans on it. And when it gets real hot, right up here at the neck, there's a little light here. It comes on, it's blue. So when it reaches, I think like 220 or somewhere around there, the fan will come on. So if you're in line, you're waiting in traffic, it helps keep it cool. Because this motor's notoriously for overheating and getting hot. In fact, with my year, and it may have been a previous year too, it shuts off in the back when it gets too hot. So the front piston's going and the rear is not getting fuel when it gets real hot to help keep it cool. So let's take a little walk around. Another thing that I'm going to do soon is cut the windshield down. Don't mind the mess in here. I had to push everything aside with winter being here. I got to go through and try to get this organized again. Okay. coming around. Okay, coming around on this side. Another thing I put on here, you can see my shifters. I added a front and rear to it. I just had the front one. So I put those on. So there's another shot of the oil cooler right there on the front. These things are just really good. I mean, I'm just so happy I put this on. I went to Sturgis and it was real hot this year. We were driving in over 90-degree heat and going in town. And it's just way nicer keeping the bike cooler. And you can see the shifter right here that I put in. The heel toe shifter. I added that. I had to strip everything down for when I put my handlebars in. I had to take it all apart, the gas tank, everything out. So here's the pipe under here. And right here, you can see the chrome cover here where the pipe comes underneath. What's nice now is that it's all the way open. The old one, the Harley Davidson one, was kind of squished down. So this is all the way open. So it's just way better. You got Reinhardt pipes on here. So I got this bike and he didn't do anything to it but put Reinhardt pipes on it. So I had to put the new air cleaner, handlebars, and the pipes. Now I probably will put a cam in it eventually. I'm thinking about it, but right now it has really great power going up the mountains, through the hills. It's got great torque. I'm really enjoying it more than I thought. I used to have a 93 Heritage Softail. I really liked it. The Evo, it's like a bulletproof motor, but being up in the mountains, it just doesn't cut it. You need more power. But if I lived in the lowlands and the flatlands, the Evo would probably just do fine if I wasn't doing a lot of highway driving, just back roads. So you can see the whole front of the bike now. Little glare from up on the light from above. This needs to be thoroughly clean once it warms up. I'm going to do that. Got bugs on the windshield. I'm going to be getting this cut down because when I'm sitting on the bike, if it's raining or at night, it's difficult to see. So I'm going to cut it back so I can kind of move my head above so I can drive at night and in the rain better without any issues. So when I got my new handlebars, here's a couple other things. I got it all chromed out. New lines, stainless steel lines, the chrome covers on everything. This bike has cruise control. It's nice. You know, one of the things I may do is buy some hard bags from aftermarket and kind of change it out, put them on back when I feel like it. And I can take this take this front off of the bike, the windshield, and put a fairing too. I may get an aftermarket fairing just to pop on and off. I've seen them just to change things up for like the long rides, so it's a little more comfortable, you know. So when I'm riding 700-800 miles, you know, I'm not like, keep less fatigue, you know, on your body. But this is way better than my Softail. Because my Softail, you get tired way quicker because of the vibration. I mean, it was nice though. You can really feel the bike. You can on this, but it's, you know, it's not the same. This is like luxury compared to that bike. Okay, here we are with motorcycle running. It's way better than it used to be with the power and the sound. Go ahead and give it a little, go ahead and turn it. Do it a little lot more. One more time. Again. just runs really good, starts up every time. I keep it on a battery hooked up to power so I can just keep it all the time ready to go. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video, and put your comments below if you have any questions when you're doing your pipes. I'll try to help you out there if I give you any tips on it. Just watch the video. Most of the tips are already there. Anyways, God bless, and you have a great day.